Recording
Oh,
in
there we
progress.
go. My brother from another mother. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Nada Kazan over here. We got our amazing Dr. Goodkin. I believe Lisa is on pickup duty, right, brother?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she'll have the kids in the car here momentarily. She'll be right with us.
Awesome, awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, our amazing CEO is out there doing the thing for us, getting us ready to get even hotter than we already are. Again, welcome to our Friday Zoom. We do these Zooms every Friday, obviously. We call it our fire starter Friday Zoom. Why? Because live good. Our days actually start on a Friday. So today is the first day of the week. I want to welcome all the brand new people that joined Live Good last week. Thousands and thousands of people a day are taking a serious look at Live Good. Excuse me, I'm actually at our local Costco store. You can see the Costco. Ironically, our business model is about Costco. And I remember Ryan last night, Ben already denotarized what I said about Costco. And here we are right now. Here it is. Costco has 110 million members that are paying Costco $10.95 or $12.95 a month if you want to come here a little bit earlier before all the other people who want to save money and wait in line so they can save money on everyday items that they need. 110, 120 million people are paying Costco that kind of money so they can save money. Why? Because people buying habits shifted. Because people are getting away from spending more money on more expensive things and they're looking for higher quality at the lower price. People are recognizing and realizing that a high price doesn't necessarily means high quality. And that's just a fact. A lot of the things that we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, opening up people's eyes, and it's time for an absolute brand new revolution. So yes, I came to our Costco. Ben said something last night that I don't need to denotarize what Ben denotarized, but here it is. We're here right now. 110 million people are paying Costco what? $10 a month, $11 a month. If you do the math, that's over $1 billion a month. That's how Costco runs operation, pays for their employees, pay for their benefits, clean the parking lot that I'm at. In about 45 minutes, this place is gonna be packed. They spend that, they use that whatever it is, $11.95 a month membership fee to run operations, to run for these big buildings. So ultimately, their members, remember, they're members. It's a members buyers club. It's a buyers club. So people can come in here, like that gentleman that just pulled in. He probably works here because I'm too early. So they can save money on everyday items. That's a revolution of commerce. Why? Because people buying habits shifted. It's a great example. When you have 100 million people paying you $11 a month, that's over $1 billion in revenue. Guess what that's going to do? That's going to allow over 110 million Costco members to get what they need that they use for their everyday lives, not to resell. Remember, not to resell, because the traditional home-based businesses in the past, real quick training, ladies and gentlemen, you'd buy a product, for example, you'd buy a product from them for that was made for like, I don't know, $25, and you have to sell it, buy it from them for about 10 times the price, and then resell it to your friends for a little profit. Why? Because that was a seller's club. So people would join those companies, real quick training. So people will join those companies to buy a product from those companies as a distributor for about 10 times the cost of what it costs to make the products. And then they have to buy it because that's the seller's club, unlike we are a buyer's club. And then they have to take that money and go ahead and they take that product that was already sold for 10 times the cost and sell it to their friends for a little bit more to make money off their friends. That's called a seller's club. Costco, great. Buyers club. When people join Costco, as 110 million plus people have, they don't go to Costco to buy a gallon of milk to go resell it to their friends. They pay the membership fee so they save money for themselves. Why? Because people buying habits shifted, because people are seeking for value. And this is a great example. So I want to thank Ben Glinsky, who's out there making things happen for us right now as we're about to take the next curve. I mean, I truly believe, Ryan, that the first 2, 3 years that we've had, it's been a pre-launch mode. I mean, we've grown to this numbers, over 2.1, 2.2 million people. We've paid over $150 million in commissions, ladies and gentlemen, to almost everyday people that couldn't wait to go out there and share Live Good with their beloved. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. And as Ben shared with us, that I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys at the end of the call, we got so many amazing things coming for you to empower you, to equip you, to give you more arsenal to go out there and lovingly share Live Good with your beloved. Because believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, when you have the highest quality products at the lowest price, when the entire marketplace, it's like lining up for your mission. If I didn't know any better, Dr. Goodkin, I would say the past 15 years, some power in the universe or whatever people believe in has been lining things up for Live Good. I mean, look what's happening. People sick and tired of overpaying for things. We all got locked up in our homes 7 years ago, became better shoppers. We actually stopped paying attention to supplementation. We started being wiser shoppers, looking for value. I mean, look what's happening to the world. Everything is lining up, ladies and gentlemen. If I didn't know any better, was to help Live Good to get to 100 million people, because we will. We're the highest valued club membership on the planet. With all due respect to beautiful Costco, that if you look at Ben's computer from 10 years ago, we used to call this Live Good model the Costco model. Why? Because the same thing. Millions and millions of satisfied members as a buyer's club. So they buy it for themselves to use, not to buy it at an exaggerated price and resell it to their friends. Millions and millions of people who want to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, can now get their hands on the highest quality products that are made by this amazing guy. And his wife is going to give us some tips that now they can get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. That's Live Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to our home. I want to welcome you to our family. I want to welcome you to our ecosystem. And I want to welcome you for a little bit of a list of an emotional word to our Buyers Club. Because we are here to make our families healthier, to save money, and every dollar saved is a dollar earned. So remember this, as we are adding new products almost every month because of this young man. I mean, Ryan is out there negotiating with farms, looking for the most result driven ingredients on the planet when the money doesn't matter, when he doesn't have to go back to his CEO, our CEO, and worry about a product cost or an ingredient cost. That's when you're going to have millions and millions of people out there proudly sharing the love. That's how you're going to hear our rank numbers are going to blow your socks off in the times of the year that traditional supplement and the home-based business industry is completely dead stop. Completely dead stop. Why? Because traditional companies, real quick, traditional companies, let's say they make a product for 20, they have to sell it to their distributors because it's a seller's club. They have to sell it to the distributors for 10 times the cost. So let's say 200. So that distributor buys a $20 product for 200 and sell it to his or her friend for 210. So you're making 10 bucks off your friend, but ultimately your friend is paying $210 for a $20 product. That's the old way of doing it. The way we're doing it is completely different. Dr. Goodkin has the ability to go out there and actually spend more on every product, be picky with every ingredient, negotiate with every supplier to make sure they can keep up with our massive growth, to bring you all the highest quality products. And because of the fact, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't commission the products, we don't commission the tangible except for the first order, because we want to thank our members for lovingly and proudly sharing our products with others. So the same amount of money that would cost us to market on the internet, we just give it back to the team. But we don't commission the products. And because of that, this young man over here, because he can go out there and spend money on ingredients, because, and that's why I joke about him probably knowing the name of every anchovy. He probably prayed with them before they became a part of our factor four. We can do that because we don't have to make something for 10, sell it for 10 times the cost, which is 100. So our buyers club members, right, sellers club members, excuse me, to buy it for 10 times the cost and resell it to their friends. Look at Costco for the third time. People paying that kind of money. Look at Amazon. 220 million people are paying Amazon $14.95 a month, not to buy something from and resell it to their friends. No, so they can buy things for themselves and save money. Save money, get a higher quality at a lower price. And that's just the future of commerce, Ryan. That's just the way it is. Nobody's gonna go back into paying $300 for essential oil when they can get a better one at Live Good with training from you and Lisa for tenth of the price. So what, we don't give away pink Cadillacs. Still what, we don't give away watches or trips and exotic fancy schmancy rings to people who made their money by overcharging their friends. So I want to thank you, Dr. Goodkin, for creating the most amazing advanced nutritional products on earth that you initially made for your beautiful family. And now, because of Ben Galinsky coming out of retirement, over 2.1, 2.2 million amazing pioneers out there sharing this love, we're about to change the world. So I don't know if Lisa, I know Lisa is out there doing the mama bear thing, picking up the kids from the camp, a very, very active family. If she's with us, I would love to have her share some of the What Would Lisa Do segment. Is she with us, brother?
Yes, I'm here. I'm on.
There she is. There we go,
Hey
Lisa.
guys.
Thank
Hello
you for being
everyone.
here.
Yes, I'm going to try to keep this brief because I am driving with kids in the car. We just did camp pickup. Um and for some reason when I'm driving and using my maps too, my phone burns up and I might lose you guys. So I'm going to try to be quick. But I do feel like summertime is, at least I speak for myself personally, but schedules are all over the place. So what used to be pretty routine and structured during the year, or should I say school year? So those are for those of you with parents, as that with kids, things change in the summer, and it's even harder to stay on track and requires more organization and more planning. And also there's more travel in the summer, so it's really a time though you have to focus on not losing your routine and somehow keeping the structure of your, let's just say, your healthy eating, your supplementation, your regular movement, like those things really have to stay on track. And when it comes to travel and stuff like that, while it's all wonderful things, it can also, increase stress. And I kind of feel the pressure right now because I feel like I'm home for 4 days right now before leaving again. So it's kind of crazy. So even more important, why we need to be making sure we're taking our magnesium and we're drinking our super greens with the, KSM 66 ashwagandha. So doing things that help our stress response. And again, always just keeping up with our making sure we're hitting our protein goals, and we're getting our protein powders in, our amino acids and creatine, and making sure we're sleeping well, right? The CPN gummies. And I mean, there's a lot to do. So it also, a lot of things that can help you as you speak to your customers, potential customers, on, staying on track and keeping supplementation as a priority during the summer. There was something else I also wanted to note on that, but it'll come to me. But regardless, guys, I'm always here to help you with your customers, affiliates, potential, come up with a game plan. And always, oh, this is what I was going to say. Now, I didn't jump in on this situation to talk about Live Good because personally, like I'm not selling it. So, that's what I didn't feel right. But I had my kids in the dental office yesterday, and the woman checking out that's always there was just having to say, like, I think she was saying she's just 42 and she's gained so much weight. And, she feels like her got up and go, got up and went. And, that would have been a perfect opportunity as an affiliate or somebody working, with us with Live Good, to introduce supplementation and how that can really help. And you don't have to just be right off the bat and jump into supplementation, but you ask a little bit more about their life. Well, I mean, do you take supplements? Are you working out? Like, how are you eating? Because, I work really hard on this as well. And I felt that these supplements that I take from Live Good have really benefited me and helped me get up and go back. So every little opportunity, every little conversation you have opens up a new door to educate. And with education, guys, people will grab onto it, right? It's not pressure. It's more just discussing, explaining. And again, you never want to be pushy, because I know personally, I've said this before. If someone tries to sell me something or offer me something, my first step is to say no, thank you. I barely won't. I won't even listen. It's not, no thanks. I'm not interested, even if it's the most amazing thing. I don't know. I just don't like to be, feel like I'm being pushed or sold to. You teach me about the story. So, am I still on?
Yes,
Is
you
this cut me
are
off?
audio, but not video.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that's my phone dying. But yes, okay, so that was my little tidbit for today. But guys, keep up the great work. I'm always here for you guys. Reach out to me. Make sure your potential customers even know that they're allowed to reach out to me, even if they haven't bought a single thing from Live Good or even decided to join. But I can help them, which in turn helps you. So we can work together as a team. But keep up the great
Hey,
work.
thank
Back
you
to you.
so much, Lisa. Have fun, kids. I hope the kids had fun at the camp. Love seeing the kids being active. Again, thank you so much for how much you care for the community, for our ecosystem. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a saying that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And let me tell you, this young lady, she truly yeah, reaching out. Oh, what happened to me? Oh, there we go. Reaching out to Lisa, and just she just pours out her heart. I mean, genuinely, she pours out her heart. I mean, borderline Dead Sea Scroll size responses. It's amazing. It's amazing. when you're working with people that genuinely care and love. And thank you, Lisa, for that. Thank you for awesome tips. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we want to do this thing. We want to have like a what would Lisa do segment every now and then. Well, I would do it every day because it's just so many great nuggets, just everyday nuggets that can bless you with your everyday walk. And one of the things she said, my wife, my rib, my better 90%, that's what I call her. She's exactly the same. Sell she can't sell a glass of water to somebody who's dying of thirst. But guess what she can do? If she sees somebody that's struggling, like Lisa just said, maybe somebody they're oh my gosh, you just said something. Up go is not up, is up and gone. And you see they're struggling, you know what? One of the things I would do is say, hey, listen, I got something for you. It's absolutely free. What's your email address? I'm going to send you a comprehensive health assessment from this company, from this supplement club I'm involved with. And this thing, other companies charge upwards of a couple of $100 for it. It's absolutely free. So, what's your email address? Maybe our scientists can put something together for you and bless you. That's what this is. When we talk about the ease of share, that's what this is. It's your most comprehensive health assessment, myfreehealthreport.com/, username, which I hope you definitely have filled it out yourself right before you place your product order as a brand new member. But not only this is very important for you, but this is you, I believe, the most powerful, I don't want to say recruiting, sharing tool. It truly is because it's so non-evasive. I mean, if I run into a friend of mine that's struggling with weight or struggling with sleep or struggling with whatever, and we have so many amazing products, the way I would do it, I'm saying, hey, listen, you know what? I'm part of the supplement club. They're a lot like Costco, amazing products at almost cost. Here, they have a free health assessment that other clinics and health centers might charge a couple of $100 for it. Give me your email address. We'll send you one. You fill it out, send it back to them. Maybe they can put something together for you. I mean, the ease of share. The ease of share. You don't have to become a professional salesperson. You don't have to go take Zig Ziglar classes. You don't have to learn how to overcome objections or take a 5 course training. When you get on these products and when people notice the difference in you, they inevitably gonna ask you. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, real quick tip: recruiting is like chasing a shadow. You chase people, buy, they're gonna run away. But when they see you being on the products, when they see you feeling healthier, being more engaged with your family, doing more, smiling more, they're gonna ask you, what are you up to? What are you up to? What are you doing? Not a what are you doing that you weren't doing before? And the answer is, hey, I just joined your supplement club, getting the most amazing products on the planet. Sorry about the fire truck, at cost and free training. Here, I'm going to send you a free link. Fill it out. See, maybe it blesses you. It blessed me. See, Melissa, my rip, my better 90% love of my life, she can do that. She can reach out to her friends. She can reach out to her people that she knows and her acquaintances and say, listen, I got something for you. Fill it out. Maybe they can help you. That's Live Good. When you have the highest quality products, the lowest price with full transparency, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have 3 out of 10 people that join immediately telling their friends. And we're going to talk about that during the rank advancement. But none of this would matter, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, thank you, Lisa. None of this would matter, ladies and gentlemen, if we didn't have the main thing. And what is the main thing? Highest quality products at the lowest price. Who brings the highest quality products? This gentleman right here, our Dr. Goodkin. Ladies and gentlemen, now I got to meet Dr. Goodkin through Ben. Ben and Dr. Goodkin and his wife Lisa, the lady you just that she just spoke, they met at a gym. Ben and I met 26 years ago at a home-based business opportunity when he was a young man in his early 20s. I was looking for a side hustle. He was looking for a side hustle. I was the luckiest man on the planet to sign him up in a business opportunity. And I literally ducked. Like he just went, right? Hardest working guy. He used to drive all the way from San Diego, California to Orange County, California, which is about a 75-mile trip each way. So he doesn't have to pay for his phone bill to do prospecting. That's how I met Ben. And then Ben and Lisa and Ryan met about 25 years later, 23 years later. And together, when they created this company and allowed me to be a part of the servanthood, to be here to share with you all, to go out there and tell everyone about Live Good before they inevitably hear about Live Good from someone else, that's how you truly create a perfect storm. On top of that, you got the highest quality products from this gentleman over here. I mean, Dr. Goodkin was probably definitely making these products for his own family and probably some fancy schmancy clients who were able to afford it. But now, because of the power of the club buying, the fact that we have 100 million, we will have 100 million members with over 2 million members right now in record breaking time and growing at the rate we're growing. The future of commerce and the future of supplementation is live good. But again, none of it would work if these products were not highest quality at the lowest price. None of this would work if we didn't show you all of the transparency, all of the testing. None of this would work if Ryan and his beautiful wife wouldn't get on Mondays and share with you how to use these products so they just won't sit in your pantry, unlike other companies that you were forced to buy a $5 product for 60 bucks, have it sit in your pantry so you can qualify. In Live Good, you buy these products to use them for yourself, like Costco, like Amazon. You join the club to buy product for yourself, unlike other companies that would make you join, buy a product for 10 times the cost, and then sell it to your friend for a little bit more. So I want to personally, before I bring Dr. Ryan on, talk about what products are coming and what products are flying off the shelf. I want to thank you, Ryan. I want to thank you for caring so much like she does. I want to thank you for genuinely keeping garbage out of our products, genuinely making sure that we have the highest result driven ingredients on the planet. You don't budge. You're just a loving, caring, bold, compassion formulator. And I'm honored to serve you. Let's rock and roll, baby. Talk to me.
I will absolutely talk to you, daughter. That was amazing. Thank you very much, man. Those are super kind words. And I look, I'm not going to lie. I think I think they're accurate, buddy. I really do. And I would say right back to you, man. Just a brother from another mother with so much passion, so much pride, so much transparency, openness. What a fool. You just are a bright light in the Live Good family, daughter. And we thank you for that. Yeah, sorry we don't have Ben on today. He's traveling. It's summer hectic schedule. You saw Lisa on the go. But not brother Nutter, you brought up some really great points, and one of which is how to use, right? Like how to use them. And we're not the type of person that's going to sit here and say, oh well, you use every single product, and you have to buy. Like we don't even force. There's no mandates. There's none of this stuff. And I always preach, and I mean this. I always say, hey, look, find what works for you. And if you're not sure where to start, we're going to guide you. We're going to help you with the introduction to not just like supplementation, though I kind of want to hang on that, but we're going to introduce you to simple lifestyle choices to improve your quality of life. And we're going to start with supplementation because we actually believe that it's pretty easy to spend a few dollars and take a few supplements. It's a lot easier to do that than it is to go to get the gym membership, to get the clothes, to figure out the exercises, the movements, to build the confidence that, like there's a lot to it. I'm not trying to like overstate what a gym commitment is, but it does. It requires a big commitment, right? It does. Nutrition's another one, similar to fitness and exercise. You've really got to like commit and somehow absorb a ton of information in a short amount of time. Supplements can be a little overwhelming if you let influencers and talking heads get your attention. If you sort of just focus on the core and let your like, I don't know, what is it, like gut instinct, daughter? Like sometimes your gut just kind of tells you when something's right or wrong, like it's a sniff test. I really believe in that, and I got to tell you, I think that if you listen to somebody in like, say, our Live Good hemispheres, our Live Good ecosystem, if you listen to Lisa and I on our Monday noon training Zooms, I can't imagine a world where somebody's like, hey, that didn't pass the sniff test. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like, because it's genuine, it's evidence based, it's science backed, and you know what? I mean, it's passion. And so, like, you can put all those together, and you're going to see, okay, well, Ryan's background, Lisa's background, lead by example, all the things that we think are important. And I'm not just trying to build myself up. I'm just saying, I think these things are important, though, because you got to have to like do what you say you're going to do, right? And be
Mm.
who you say you are. And if I'm going to sit here and try to tell you that I focus on my health and my wellness and my longevity and my quality of life. And I want to do that so I can lead by example to my young daughters that are 12 and 14 years of age. If I want to do all those things together, then I can't pretend. I can't like fake it. You know what I mean? So there's a realism there, and that's what's important to me. Very important to me. That's probably the number one. So yeah, products are a pretty good place for me to hang my hat. My background in science and pharmacy and all that stuff. And honestly, calling out the BS. I think that's another good place to do it because I know where it lies. I can see absolutely very clearly, very quickly. I can figure out where somebody is trying to pull the wool over the eyes. I see it. And I'll be willing to call it out for you guys. So if you have anything you want me to look at and tell you the truth of the matter, If you want me to analyze a supplement or a product you're taking, or just kind of comment on something, please email to Lisa and I. And I'm not trying to do it to bash other companies. I'm just trying to do it to raise awareness and bring transparency to the space, because it does lack that. It's gotten worse over about the last decade or two. I think it's trended away from supplements being an actual close enough to a drug to now just being a money making marketing tool. So right now we're in this weird space where the consumer wants a good high quality supplement, doesn't really know where to turn. So there is a pivot, there is a shift, and we're right here leading the way. I think Live Good is perfectly positioned and primed to take full advantage of the fact that the market has misled the consumer for nearly 2 decades or longer. As the supplement market continues to grow, guys, you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry. So very big market, very big. And we still have a tiny, 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 infinitely small little share, guys. So for those out there building your business and growing, the opportunities are absolutely endless, especially with new product launches. There's something for everybody. When you're talking about a company that's launched, it's just a couple years old, and we've got over 50 some SKUs. We're developing a product. I'd say on average, one every month is, I know it doesn't look like that. Sometimes 2 or 3 hit within a short amount of time, and then we go a couple months. It is hard to nail spacing down. I don't really try to do it. So, and that's just my honest truth. I don't try to hit every month, but that is about the average. The cadence is about that. So we are looking at a new launch coming soon. It will be in July, which is coming soon. And happy early Independence Day to those out there. I think, what is that? That's a week from Sunday. So we'll see you guys again. That's awesome. Or Saturday, a week from Saturday. So we'll see you again next week before the 4th. But we are expecting our next launch to be the organic. So it's USDA certified organic overnight oats. There's 2 different flavors. You're going to have two. They're 2 SKUs, but you're going to have 2 options, and it's going to be incredible because it's going to help us fill a giant niche, giant void in the nutrition supplement world with a food product that can be used anytime on the go, very convenient, very nutrient dense, very jam packed with freaking protein, good fatty acids, carbohydrate. It's a well balanced food, so you're going to get a taste of this coming very soon to you guys. And I'm looking forward to that. That's going to transform the business in a way, right? Because it says, well, we've bridged the gap now between like some areas. We said, okay, here's your human supplements that you absolutely need, your daily essentials pack, multivitamin, magnesium, vitamin D3, daily essentials, your factor 4 fish oil. You've got your proteins and your amino acids and all your collagen. And you've got a lot of different SKUs. Then you bridge into pet, right? We've got the pet market, which is pretty good. It's a solid space to be. We're going to continue to grow in that space. Now we've got the food space. We have the skincare space that's still, we're just barely scratching the surface in that area as well. The cleaning space coming soon. So going back to what's up next, overnight oats. Right behind that, the coffee creamer to complement our already amazing. By the way, the coffee creamer is USDA certified organic to match with our amazing top selling organic coffee. Single source Arabica bean, high quality coffee, because coffee needs to be clean. You guys, we drink a ton of it, but it's super dirty when you're not buying organic and high quality. So that'll match up with the coffee. And then behind that, we'll have our hydrogen tabs to continue our longevity pursuit, right? Like that's kind of what it's all about. Load your body with the antioxidants, use the tools, use these supplements. So hydrogen tabs, and then the household cleaner, that's also been approved and moving forward. So guys, that's just short term. That's just what's next coming in a few months. And more and more and more and more behind that too. So look forward to continuing to build this business along you guys. We are a team. We are a family. And look, again, I think it's about education. I mean, I really hope that's very clear. We really kind of lead with education. Nader brought up the health questionnaire. That incredible survey, it's a tool, it's a powerful tool to introduce. That personalized health assessment is so critical. And of course, look, it's just a simple way to introduce somebody to things for free, no strings attached. But those are the types of things we want to lead with. We want to lead with we want to lead with education, right? And so Lisa and I are always available to you guys. And Nader, I think I'm going to send it back to you, but I got to tell you, brother, that was very awesome introduction to me, man. Thank you. You and Ben are pure, like just highly skilled artists of edifying. I think the word's edifying, right? Building up one another and just I love working with you, man. Back to you, Nader.
Dude, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
I'm wearing glasses. You're making me teary eyed. Dr. Goodkin, you blessing so many people, man. Your formulation, the way how picky you are with the ingredients, the way you genuinely care for people. You know, one of the things, Ryan, I'm noticed. Wow, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, here we go. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. I have to do the zoom outside. Let me go mute. There we go. I just want to thank you, man. I really, really want to thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about passion over profit, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a camera. That's what I'm talking about. When we talk about mission over money, that's what I'm talking about. Ben Galinsky coming out of early retirement. Believe you me, I've known that man for over a quarter of a century. He does not need money. His heart beats to help people. And we're not here to talk about a guy that's not here. But Ryan, brother, what you've created, what you and Lisa are putting on the table, allowing everyday people without having to get another job so they can afford their amino acid, without having to get another job so they can buy their CBD oil at almost cost instead of 75. So maybe one out of 1,000 people will get a watch or go on a trip out of it. What you've done, you and your amazing wife and Ben, creating a model that's designed to genuinely and honestly and kindly and lovingly bless people in an industry that's already there. This is very important. So thank you, Ryan. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I love working with you. I love how you are when it get how picky you are. Like you know what retentive level when it gets into ingredients level. I've been doing this quality. I've been doing this for a long time. We've been launching network marketing companies for clients, running software, merchant account, designing all kinds of things for years. Not once, ladies and gentlemen, not once I've come across a formulator and a scientist that always wanted better, better, better constantly. I've not once come across a CEO and a formulator communication chat that, or email and seen them. Is there a better one? Is there a better one? Constantly Ben asking, is there a better one? Because we don't have to make it for 10, sell it for 100, and then our members buy it for 100 and sell it to their friends for 105. So they're making $5 off their friend while the friend is paying 105 for a $10 product. It's amazing when people know that you, Dr. Goodkin, and Lisa are truly putting your heart out. You're out there working your tail off on vacations. You, Lisa, Ben, I've been with Ben for 25 years as a business partner and a friend. Never seen him so passionate about something. Never seen him so focused and mission driven like a warrior. Why? Because we're up to something huge. We're up to something huge. When with over 2.1 million satisfied, proud ecosystem members, family members that are out there like warriors, proudly sharing what you created, doctor, that's Live Good. That's an army that cannot be reckoned with. 2.1 plus million people, over $150 million in commissions paid to almost everyday people. And yes, I'm very, very thankful and blessed for the professional network marketers who came in and helped us to get there, because some of them were sick and tired of making their money that comes from overcharging people and selling them a dream that statistically 1 out of 1,000 people will hit. But none of this would happen, Dr. Goodkin. Not the get two yours is free, not the 2x15 force matrix, not the most amazing compensation plan on the planet that pays a true 85%. None of it would work if your products didn't work. None of it would work when people couldn't get our reds that any other company in the world, if they made it for 15 like we do, they have to sell it for 150. So their distributors buy it for 150 and sell it to their friends for 155. That's the only way your product would have gotten out there through the network marketing world. But no, Ben created a model called the Costco model. Just like Costco has 110 million members paying Costco $11.95 a month, which is over $1 billion a month in revenue. That $1 billion a month in revenue is helping Costco to pay for the employees, the parking lot cleaning, the buildings, the electric bill, so they can bring the end user, their members who buy it for themselves to use, highest quality products at the lowest price. That's Live Good. And again, Costco would have been nothing with no products inside of it. Live Good would have been nothing if this gentleman wouldn't pour his heart out and didn't bring the highest quality products. I mean, I feel kind of bad for some of the farmers you deal with, bro. I mean, those guys are like, oh my gosh, these guys are just going to want a better and a better. Which side of the farm is getting better light so it's going to get a better yield on the harvest? Traditional formulators don't ask that. They're like, how much can you get me the cheapest resveratrol so I can put a sprinkle resveratrol in my product? Because 2020 and all the celebrities are talking about resveratrol. Not with Goodkin, not with Doc. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna show me better, show me better, show me testing, more testing. Now we're about to sell it. Now test it again. Regular companies can't do that because that's how our greens are 15 bucks and other company greens are 4. They sell it for 60, we sell it for under 20. How can we do it? A, this guy, this gentleman, this brother of mine is out there finding the highest quality ingredients and bringing it to us. And B, the power of club membership. When you have 2 million people paying you 10 bucks a month, soon 100 million people paying you 10 bucks a month, guess what? You walk into Costco right now, when you're walking out, I'm not saying things, so don't put words in my mouth, but hey, we started with 14 products, right, Ryan? Right, you're on mute. 14 products. We're up to 50. He just announced 3 more. Okay? Go to Costco in your neighborhood. On your way out, what are you going to see? You're going to see all kinds of stuff. I mean, we're bringing out the food. We have pet products, skincare, household goods. When you have millions and millions of people in your ecosystem, buyers club, not sellers club, who buy it for themselves. And when you have a guy like this and a lady like that who passionately pour out their knowledge that they've been given to them, that they're blessed with, and share it with you all passionately from the bottom of their heart. When we get on these Zooms and goof off and laugh and do things and dogs running around and ambulances going around, we are the real deal as the products that this guy is making. So thank you. Thank you again and again and again, Dr. Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go into ranks because these ranks are just blowing me away. These are blowing me away. Again, this time of year, the world of supplementation and home-based business, which we're dominating both, by the way, are starving, literally starving. I mean, Ben and I have been doing this combined for 50 years. Every summer and every holiday season, those two industries are dead, dead, dead in the water. Why? Because people are not going to pay $250 for an essential green from another company to stay active and qualify every month, even if they might not use it, when they know deep in their heart that product costs about 1/10 to make. How do they know it deep in their heart? By looking at those companies' compensation plan. When they give away cars and trips and watches and fancy schmancy trips, well, people know. People know deep in their heart why a box of essential oil back there is 10 times the cost of what we sell it for. Why? Because we don't commission the tangible. We want to bring you the highest quality products at the lowest price. And that's another reason these rank numbers are there. Because when people see that, or a better way of saying it, people don't see us giving away cars and trips and flashing checks and all that at a cost of a single mother paying 200 bucks for a $24 set of essential oils. That's when people go out there and share during the summer when all the other companies are dead. That's how our products are flying off the shelf during the summer when all of the other companies in both spaces that we're dominating are dead. Why? Because people still need to take their magnesium. They can do it for 10 bucks. We live good during the summer instead of 35 bucks from another company that they made it for 5, sold it for 35. We make it for 8, sell it for 10. They make it with garbage ingredients for 5, sell it for 35. Well, so no wonder people stop taking products during the summer. No wonder those companies are dead during summer and during holidays because people rather take that extra money and take their children out. Kids are out of school. I mean, you just saw Lisa picking up her children, her daughters from the camp. That's another reason. One of the main reasons network marketing companies and supplement companies die out during the summer and holidays because people know they've been price gouged. They put up with it the other months, but during the summer and holidays, they need to that extra money and they need to take that extra money to go out there and spend it on their children, but not in Live Good. In Live Good, they can spend time with their children. The same $80 supplementation budget, little side note, between 70 and 80% of the people on the planet are taking some kind of a supplementation already. This is very important. They're spending between $80 to $100 a month already. Now, old supplement companies and the whatever old Jurassic network marketing companies knew that. Knew what? Knew about 80, 70 to 80% of the people take supplementation. So it's something people already do, existing market, existing awareness. And they know people spend between $80 to $100 a month on it. But what do those companies do? Supplement or network marketing supplement. They make a couple of products that total cost is about $15, because they put the cheapest ingredient on there. They spend a lot of money one time on advertising and making videos, and they bring it to you at 80, 90 to milk to take your entire supplementation budget for the month. See, that's those companies are all dead during the summer, but we live good for the same 80 bucks, for the same 90 bucks, for the same $4 a day, for the same four. I'll give you this one, our hottest seller, which is going to blow your socks off, what that's going to do to the diamond pools. Our hottest seller is our ultimate wellness pack. Ladies and gentlemen, for $4 a day, which is the price of a 4-hour energy, you get between $500 to $650 worth of life-changing products created by Dr. Goodkin, formulated by him, by the best ingredients, all testing showed for less than $4 a day. Try to unsee that. Well, guess what? People do that during the summer. They can still do that they can still spend $4 a day during the summer. But in other companies, they wouldn't, because they keep seeing on the compensation plan page where their money is going. Is going to pay 1 out of 1,000 people a ring, a watch, or maybe a trip. That's live good. So when you're gonna hear these numbers, that how we have people doing the summer out there proudly sharing live good with everyone they can get their hands on, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable that during the summer, these numbers are happening. That's what happens when you're proud. That's what happens when people get their hands on Dr. Goodkin and Lisa's products and can't wait to tell their friends. That's what happens when it's so easy to share an opportunity and a product genuinely. That's what happens when everyday people say, hey, what is your email address? I got a free gift for you because I love you. Send them your myfreehealthreport.com/username. I mean, talk about the ease of share. That's why 3 out of 10 people that join Live Good almost immediately start telling their friends. Why? Not to get a watch. By the way, this is a Casio. Don't think I wear fancy stuff. Not to get a Cadillac. That's a Toyota. Don't get wrong ideas. Okay. Not to go on a fancy trip. No, because they want to bless their friends. If you go to a movie theater, you like a movie, and if you tell your friends, is a movie theater going to pay you? No. I don't want the movie theater to pay me because I love my friend, and I don't want the movie theater to pay me, because if it's going to pay me, it's going to pay the person who referred me and referred him or her. Therefore, my friend is going to pay $100 for a movie ticket. No. See, Live Good is different. We bring you the highest quality products at the lowest price, and we commission the membership, because this guy is giving us the highest quality products at the lowest price. You got Ben coming out of retirement. You got Lisa loving on all of you. So with that, I'm going to give you guys some rank numbers. Remember, it's June. It's June. 99% of the supplement and network marketing companies are in coma. But when you have 2 million proud members out there getting healthy, staying healthy, doing an affordable way, these are the numbers you're going to get. So get ready for this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable. We had 646 brand new bronzes last week alone. That's unbelievable. That means over 640 people, 646, to be almost 100 people a day. For an hour, were out there referring their friends. They were sending their friends a comprehensive health assessment, the tour page, and showing their friend how they can get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And out of the 646 people, not only proudly share the opportunity and the product with their friends, but they made their money back. They made their initial $49 that cost them to join Live Good plus product, which is they're getting a killer deal, back in their pocket. That's almost 100 people a day, 5 people an hour during summer, while people are worried about graduation, going on trips, going on, sports camps, which they should. People should have fun and get out there. They should be active. That's what we're all about, right? 646 brand new bronzes. I want to congratulate all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, the duplication factor starts with bronze. The duplication factor starts with bronze. When you have everyday people that cannot wait to tell their friends about what they found called Live Good, you're going to get these numbers. None of them had to hide behind the training. None of them called me and we went through a 3-hour session of how to overcome objections. None of them had to do any of that. They watched us. They watched our Zooms. They looked at our products. We haven't got it yet. They're waiting for it to arrive. They look at how we offer all the testing, third-party testing, without even being asked. They watch a couple of our Zooms. They're like, wait a minute. Nader sent me this thing to fill out. I filled that out. I looked at the tour page. It makes a lot of sense. One time, $40 to be a part of a business, $9 a month, $9.95 a month, 33 cents a day to be active, which is really not a cost, because every people that are buying products are buying between 5 and 7, and being a member saving them $60 a month. $60 a month on already low retail prices. So you got a revolution going on here, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you're getting these duplication numbers. When you have 3 out of 10 people that join immediately telling their friends about Live Good, that's how you're gonna have the silvers, the golds, the platinums, the diamonds, and so on and so forth. Because none of the other ones would have happened if the Sally the homemaker, Nodder the door kicker, Melissa the homeschool teacher, Dr. Goodkin the pharmacist, it was not willing to do it proudly. If they have to hide behind leads and attraction marketing and funnels and overcoming objections, then it's not going to duplicate. I've been doing this for 35 years. Less training, more activity. Why? Because this is easy. You go out there, you get on the products, you share the health assessment with everyone that you know on the tour page. And then every Monday, you resend Lisa and Ryan, you send Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zoom to your friends with the product that they talk about and include that again. Sooner or later, especially your network marketing contacts are going to realize where the bone is buried. And that's Live Good. They're going to realize that, hey, Live Good is taking all of the people that I dragged from company to company with me. They're all happy. They're not leaving. And now I can't even show them another opportunity because if I show them some magnesium for 45 bucks, they're going to tell me Live Good has got a better one for under 10. If I show them my $250 essential oil, they're going to tell me Live Good has a better one for 10th of the price. And if I show them something that Live Good doesn't have yet, they're going to say Dr. Goodkin is either going to make it better and cheaper or we don't need it. Live Good is the future of commerce. 646 bronzes. I know I talk a lot about bronze, but bronze is the foundation. That single mother going out there and telling her friend about a $14 CBD oil versus a $65 CBD oil. $65 CBD oil makes the doctor who sells it richer, or some network marketer, 1 out of 1,000 will get a watch. That's what happens when you create the highest quality products at the lowest price with full transparency, 100% money back guarantee and training, and you help everyday people to go out there and share the love. 646 bronzes. Thank you. I love you all. Welcome. All right. We had 52 silvers last week. Oh my gosh. That's over 7 a day. Over 7 a day. This is during the summer, beginning of the summer. Everybody's busy with graduation, signing up their kids for sports camps or whatever. But no, we had 52 people who couldn't wait to tell their friends and build a team and hit a silver. Last week, I don't even want to talk about other companies in the industry because they're really not around. They're just not around. Okay. They're not. Okay. But nobody else is doing these numbers. And we're not running a promotion, by the way. We're not. This is just the way it is. During the summer, when everybody else in the industry, both industries, supplementation and network marketing, which have both been price gouging for about 100 years, price gouging people, they're dead. They're literally in coma. Look at us. 646 bronzes, 52 silvers in a week. Companies, if any of them are left out there, they don't sign up 52 people in a month. We had 52 people last week hitting silver, building a team. Congratulations. Wouldn't have happened without the bronzes. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Haven't failed yet. 3.5 years. We had 2 platinums this week. 2 platinums this week. I was okay. I joined the industry as a distributor. Okay. Ben, same thing. I've never seen numbers like this. I've never, ever, ever seen this time of year 2 people hitting a rank like that. Why? Because you got so many people hitting bronze. Because you got so many everyday people when they join and they're like, oh my gosh, I can get the ultimate wellness pack, which has a 550 to $600 value for the same price of a 4 hour, what is it, like a 5 hour energy, $4 a day. Of course they're gonna buy. They're not buying to help their friend to get a Cadillac. They're not buying to help somebody 5 levels up to get a watch. They're buying it because remember, people are already taking supplementation. Please listen carefully, my beloved. Please listen carefully. This is so important. You're not out there telling people on the business side that AI is going to make more billionaires faster than anything else. Maybe it does. You're not out there telling people that everybody should become a travel agent for $500 up front and $100 a month because travel is a big industry. Okay, it is great. First of all, I think Chat GTP, whatever the guy Chat's name is, the whatever AI guy, Chat, what's his name? Chat guy can get you guys a better deal. But hey, if people want to do it, do it. There are network marketing, home-based businesses that market eyelashes. Well, the Lord bless me a little bit, but hey, they do it. There are network marketing companies that they do. Oh, I can't bring my leg up that high, but they do yoga pants. Good for them. But guess what? 80% of the people already are not looking for yoga pants, but 80% of the people are already taking supplementation. 80% of the people are not looking for tanning cream or eyelashes or learn how to trade crypto. All are good. What I'm saying is you have an open market. When you have 2 platinums in a week, that's because you had 646 people who couldn't wait to go out there and show the value of Live Good in an existing market. Again, this is so amazing. Ryan, it's like I don't, if I didn't know any better, I would say like our creator line everything up for Live Good. Over between 70 to 80% of the people worldwide, that's 200 million people in USA, 5 billion people, about 4.5 billion people worldwide are already taking supplementation. You don't have to create a market. Market is there. It's just the charlatans, scam artists knew that, and they also knew their budget is $80 to $100 a month. So they would create $5 worth of products, build a lot of hype around it, spend some money on advertising because that's a one-time hit instead of continuously putting good ingredients in a product and sell it to people for 100 and milk that budget. These numbers are the numbers that happen when you have a genuine company that's at the right place at the right time. We didn't create the supplementation market. We didn't create the $80 to $100 a month budget for supplementation. It was already there. It's just Ben came out of retirement because enough is enough. Dr. Goodkin says, hey, I can make the highest quality products. Yeah, it's going to cost more. But if we don't have a 10X, if we don't have to make it for 15 like we do with our greens and reds and sell it for 150 so we can pay a little bit of commission to a handful of people, hey, I can make a best green in the world for 15. I can make this is Ryan. I can make the best red in the world for 15. Doesn't have to be 4. Why? Because in Live Good, we don't have to make it in 4, sell it for 40, and pay commissions out of the gap or have offices all over the world. In Live Good, we make it for 15. Lisa, Ryan, Ben, and I, we don't take a salary, and we sell it to you all for less than 20. That's literally cost. How can we do it? Same way these guys are doing it. 110 million people are paying Costco, $11.95 a month. So Costco runs the operations overhead out of that $1 billion a month so they can bring the everyday products to their club buyers, not the people who buy it and resell it at cost. Almost cost. That's Live Good. And when people recognize that, you're going to have 2 platinums in early June. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Here it comes. This is going to be a good one. This is a real good one. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a brand new diamond. We had a brand new diamond, Kang Mai from China. 谢谢 means thank you in Mandarin. Thank you, 你好吗? Thank you very much. Now, I want to brag a little bit about Kang. Brand new diamond out of China. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go back to that bronze duplication. Whoa, there goes my phone. Windy out here. Okay, here goes the duplication. Are you ready for this? Chiang Mai joined Live Good on January of 2015. Now, if it was a traditional network company, he'd be gone by March because they usually quit in less than 3 months. That's a year and a half ago. When Chiang Mai got started, was so excited, zeal on fire, right? Couldn't wait to tell people, personally enrolled 6 people in the first month. Haven't recruited a single person since. 6. Personally recruited 6, right? A year and a half ago. And because of the ease of share, which is this guy, because of the fact that when you have the highest quality products at the lowest price, you don't have to learn overcoming objections or buy leads or funnels or all of that garbage. Nothing wrong with them, but you're going to need those when your friends ask you why you're paying $45 for a $3 lipstick when one person out of 1,000 would get a pink Cadillac. You need overcoming objections. You need training with all those. But this guy, look at him. He signed up 6 people in the first month of Live Good. Talk about all that massive action out of the gate. Bravo, right? 0 cents. I love this. Talk about duplication. Because of the duplication and the ease of share. I mean, come on, these numbers don't lie. So I want to congratulate our brand new diamonds. Now let's talk about the diamond ship and the pools. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, as we grow, we're going to have less affiliates and more members. That's just the business model, right? I believe that Ben's numbers are prophetically absolutely accurate, but I believe, not father numbers, that we're going to have a 5 to 100 ratio. That means for every 100 members, we'll have 5 affiliates, right? Because some people rather do DoorDash, Instacart, Amazon X than do Live Good as a side hustle. But they still want to get our products. Remember, over 80% of the people are already taking supplementation and being ripped off, paying between 80 to 100 bucks a month on something they don't know what's in it. So you're going to have a lot of people that might not want to pay the one time 40 bucks. But guess what? Statistically, statistics, numbers don't lie, like science doesn't lie. When people place a product order, Ryan, you know this, bro, they place between 6 and 7 products. I'm sorry, between 5 and 7 products. So let's go back to the numbers. If you have 5 out of 100 people that are going to be affiliates to help us to get to that 100 million point, so 5 million affiliates, but you have 95 million members that cannot wait to buy the products at almost cost, like the Costco model, buyers club, people buying it for themselves to use, unlike other companies that you buy it at an exaggerated price and sell. Oh, Jesse Garcia just sent out a text. Thank you, Jesse. That's what I'm trying to share with you. When you put all of that together, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have a company that's going to have 100 million members, about 5 million affiliates. But when you have people averaging 5 to 7 products per order because they can now, because it's not costing them $700, it's only costing them $4 a day because we don't commission the product. Guess what? Sorry about the background noise. Guess what's going to happen to the pools? Because there's going to be, it's just simple math. You have people placing an average order of 100, not to make money, not to stay qualified and pantry qualified or garage qualified because they need it. Remember, people already have a supplementation budget of 80 to $100. Remember, between 70 to 80% of the people are already taking supplementation. But now with Live Good, that same 80 to $100 is going to get them hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of products and leases. So I know Dr. Goodkin got to go. I'm going to wrap this up really quick. I want to welcome our brand new diamond. Couple of quick things before we wrap it up. The brand new landing, the homepage is coming up. Ben is doing the final editing. That's going to be awesome. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the time to go out there and get the comprehensive assessment and the tour page to as many people as you can. Because when the newer things come out, we're going to go to the next level. So go grab them. Okay. So the new landing pages are coming up, the fundraising. Now, fundraising is not my shindig. I love it. I mean, I'm a youth minister. We do a lot of fundraising. I understand the potential of it. It's going to be massive. It's another fire in whatever they call iron in the fire, whatever they call it. But you need to go out there and get your everyday friends because some of them might be the president of NRA. One of them might be the cousin of the president of a cancer society that you can bring into fundraising. So fundraising is almost done. We're just editing all the videos. And ladies and gentlemen, all we want you to go out there is go out there and just share the love. Share the love. Get the comprehensive assessment to everybody that you know. If you know any network marketer that's shown you any products, if they shown you a green for $80 3 months ago, call them and thank them. Say, Johnny, thank you for telling me about your greens. Thank you telling me about spirulina, what it does. Unfortunately, I couldn't spend 80. I just joined the supplement club. It's like a Costco, highest quality at the lowest price. I'm going to send you a couple of links. One of them is a free gift. Take a look at it. Let me know who you know, like me, who didn't want to pay $75 for your green, even though I know you love them and you want to help them. Maybe you can send them my way because we sell them at cost. So, Dr. Goodkin, I want to thank you for creating the most advanced products on earth. Lisa, I want to thank you for being an amazing, loving, caring mama bear. You just blow us away with your love. And Ben, brother, I know you're not here. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you for just loving on people. I want to thank you for blessing people. I want to thank you for being genuine. And I want to thank you for the next 98 million people that are going to join our Live Good family in the next 2.5 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, go out there, become the product of the product, place a new product order, try something new, listen to Lisa and Ryan's Zooms on Monday, and go out there and share the love. Ryan, I'm going to wrap it up. Love you, my brother. You guys have fun, and we'll see you at the top.